Hey yo. What happened last night? Do you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh! That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example? Perhaps people talking? Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed that if that had happened. Miss Pavlova, is there anything you could tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything happening around me. Oh, I see. You've run away from your ballet company, have you? The Novovich Ballet? Yes. I am traveling to Great Britain, and from there, I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life. You wish to forget? Challenging proposition, when you have that striking tiara as a reminder. But the tiara is mine. I need it to live. I have no money of my own. The Novovich Ballet gives us only little food and water. And we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I had stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? Yes. And the crew of this ship, they've all been so kind to me. They let me come on board. They said I could hide in this cabin. That is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova. Creates a most intriguing conundrum. Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo? Me? Oh, well, yeah, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. What the conundrum is, I'm not sure, but... Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now that being the case, must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Buya stopped by no port last night. Ah, that's it, of course. So how is it, pray, that you came aboard? Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about the occupant of this cabin came aboard. When the occupant of this cabin came aboard. That is not your business. Yeah, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty on stage. Sorry, what was that? It's how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens, because I am an angel. Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid. Mr. Shobs once says, I never can resist the touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova's the same. Genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words once said about myself. Quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, in fact. Yes, Mr. Showy. Anyway, doesn't look like Miss Pavlova's going to tell us what really happened. So the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right? I don't think animals are allowed on board according to the rules of passage. Oh, please, don't tell. Don't tell any of the crew. They found my precious. Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard. No doubt. So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes. What sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it? Maybe an adorable little rabbit? Ha! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you? Oh! Don't they have small rabbits there then? You may well ask. I have no idea. Ha! You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerinas, friends. Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken. Really? Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs. When adversity strikes, could satisfy the needs of sustenance. So you'd eat your friends? I'll remember that. Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed. She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. Something I should show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. It's the diary of my dear friend who passed away. His diary? Yeah, and he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. Can hear a faint whistling sound. Then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? I do not understand. It's strange, isn't it? The ventilator he mentions joins this cabin, you see. It's up there on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh! Miss Pavlova? Has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? No. I don't know anything. Oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Roylott.
Yes, what? Wow, she's fast.
Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to the captain's quarters at once. Please.
You're right, they will come now.
What?
You must leave. Now. Oh no, it's fine. Don't mind us. Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott. Get out!
The passenger said out. Do you want me to throw you out?
Looks like we'll have to leave the investigating this cabin to later. What a pity. So we lost our chance. We still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin. We were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. Ninth of January, SS Booyah, first class cabin passageway. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that. Wish we'd managed to find some clue as to what the speckled band might be. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagined that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us, as if to say, don't even think about it. What do you fib yourself, dude? Oh! Wait a minute! What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where'd he go? Oh, yes, he's completely disappeared. When did you do that? He slipped away as quietly as the wind. Not before ensuring these were securely back on my wrists. Ninth of January, SS Booyah. First class cabin, number 1. Looks like they're still investigating in here. Yes, on that subject, I wonder if Inspector Hosadaga's unscathed. What do you mean unscathed? Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san? Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin unsupervised? He was gonna go talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Oh, yeah. But I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. Might have some new information for us. You never know. Oh, damn. Ah, you're back. Inspector! What happened to you? Your face is... Please, don't worry about it. They're just scratches. Eaten by a bear, maybe. I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate. He told me he'd pummel me with his fists and then toss me overboard. What? The pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. It was nothing, really. Well, thanks to your effort, we now know a little bit about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. No! I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Herlock Sholmes. Ah, that explains it. Should we compare notes then? We can tell you what we found out. Yes, let's do it. Ooh, Jesus, I'm tired today. What, Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door. Oh, do you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh? How? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Oops, now I've definitely upset him. Inspector, has your investigation in here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. There is one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. What?
Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please.
What's this new information you have, Inspector?
It's this. The Booyah medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report.
Oh! Kazuma's post-mortem report?
Kazbasaba.
So, what's the cause of death?
Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what is written in the report.
His deck was broken?
Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. So first, I think they were considering poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all.
Well, what weapon was used then?
Nothing has been found as of yet, but the fact remains there are no signs of a wound. Just it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark.
Oh, I see.
While the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain, a strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It's a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm falling asleep, dude.